I guess you're a spectator. Oh wait, no, you got changed.
Yeah, we're both.
Yeah, no, we're both referees now. It's fine.
Yes.
Go,
Okay.
go, go, go.
All right. So game 2 coming up. We'll see if Murzu can bring it back. Protoss is orange. Maybe that's why he picked orange.
Why?
Because it's the color of cheese.
Cheese could be white.
It's true.
Have you never had provolone?
No, I've had provolone.
All right. All right, after we introduce these players, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Up on the top here in heavy rain, we have the orange, apparently cheese-colored Protoss player from Gosu Noobs. We have Murzu.
All right. Down in the bottom right-hand corner of heavy rain, it's going to be the stim and win coach for Terran. It is going to be GamerRichy.
All right. Now, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
My favorite kind of cheese
Yeah.
is provolone.
Just have on a sandwich.
Yeah. Provolone.
Provolone?
Yeah.
It's not a bad choice.
Love provolone.
I usually go for pepper jack when I go out for a sandwich.
That's what my son likes. He loves some pepper jack. He gets it on everything.
Yeah, I load my sandwiches up with like jalapenos and pepper jack, sriracha.
Yeah, he does a lot of
I try to overload it with spice.
that. No, I can't really do the spice thing. They have this restaurant out here called Coco's, and it's a curry house, and it's absolutely amazing. But the spice level goes from mild, and then there's a number scale that goes 1 through 10, and I can't even do 1. It's too hot. But I know guys that do like 8, 9, 10, and they're like, "Oh, this is great," and I feel like I'm about to combust. I'm just going to spontaneously combust right there in the restaurant, and it's just I can't do it. So.
Right. Well, it does look like we do see similar builds and strategies coming out from both players.
Yeah,
Murzu once again starting on that back of the marrow line wall off, which actually worked out so well for him last time.
Mm-hmm.
A little harder to do on this map just because of the awkwardness of the
it's so
spacing
open
behind the mineral line.
Yeah, this map is very, very open.
No, I mean there's a lot of chokes along the entire map, but there's a lot of room behind the natural. There's a lot of room behind the main mineral line. A very large main base.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a lot of room.
I think they almost built this hill up here for the main base with the idea of doing one base play. So.
If somebody at Blizzard is building maps with the idea that they should encourage one base play, fire and shoot him because that is awful ideas and you should be punished for it.
That's what it looks like, though.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's really what the deal is, why? Also, we're seeing a very late orbital coming down from Richie.
Yeah.
Earlier second barracks. This is not the same build as we were seeing.
No.
It's possible that we will see some early aggression, some 2-racks play.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some Reapers.
There's the orbital coming down finally.
He has enough gas for 2 Reapers now, and that's what we will see. Will he follow up with a 3rd Reaper and just
That's
try
what he
to
wanted to do. He wanted to get out 2 Reapers instead of the orbital right away and hurt his economy.
And
but with that
Doomby
mothership
would curse
core
his
out,
name for building 2 Reapers and trying to kill his economy.
Yeah, but with the mothership core out, I mean, what are 2 Reapers gonna do?
Die mostly.
Yeah.
I mean, they might get a few probe kills because there are 2 of them, so you have to think they kill probes twice as fast.
Mm-hmm. He might get a couple of probe kills, but I don't think it's going to be as effective as he'd like it to be.
And on this map, where there's so much room again for Reapers to jump up, they can jump up over here on the right side of the 3rd or up here at the natural. He'll be able to jump up and get a few kills, especially if the Stalker's out of position. If he doesn't shoot the pylon, though.
Yeah. We might be trying to get that mothership out of position, though.
And he gets no kills, and that Stalker can be pulled back in position now.
Stalker's sitting up at the ramp.
I don't like Richie's position here. He hasn't started his
looks like
natural.
He's going Mass Reaper. Here's another one. Yep. 3 more Reapers on the way.
He's got so many Reapers coming out now. And there is a point where he gets a critical mass of Reapers that they just become very, very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. He's going to take a poke over at this natural right now. One or 3 Reapers against this 1 Stalker. Or no, 2 Stalkers now.
2 Stalkers coming out.
Yep, he needs to wait for that other Reaper to show up.
Very good micro here. He lost a Reaper. That's never good.
He's got to wait for the other ones to show up. 3 more Reapers on the way, so yeah, he's looking to do some
this is
mass
an
Reaper play.
interesting play. And why I say that is Reapers can't stem, so why is Richie building them? You know?
He may be just looking to end the game now.
But
Here
this
comes
is
the
something
Mothership
that you
Core,
rarely ever see him do. This is obviously a tournament build that he's saved just for Murzu.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how much he's practiced it.
I don't know. I think he's forgetting about that Mothership Core. Because it just...
There's so many Reapers, though. They can come up here and do some massive damage to these Stalkers, but...
Nope, loses
he
another Reaper.
loses another Reaper. They're just getting picked off one by one.
Mm-hmm.
This aggression is petering out for GamerRichy, so he says, okay, I'm going to add a barracks and start Marine production.
Yep, and the 1-1 upgrades coming down from Murzu, too. That's just going to completely negate these things.
Warp Gate has finished. It's going to be extremely hard to hold this up on this aggression now.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we have seen its natural finish now, but I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
grabs a Stalker.
That's great, but if you look at the resources lost, he has lost 75 more resources than Murzu has. So this aggression has actually put him behind.
Yeah, not by much, though. And he'll be able to grab another Stalker, more than likely. And it looks like that's what he's aiming to do. Loses a Reaper, but another Stalker goes
Loses
down.
another Reaper, loses more Reapers, and he's still just staying behind in resources lost.
Yeah. But it's getting closer now, 550 to 600. And there's a Marine to try and help out here. I think that was a miss.
What I'm saying is,
rally.
this aggression really was designed to do damage. It was designed to kill workers. It was designed to delay what Murzu was planning on doing, and Murzu's held it off really well. He's dealt with this aggression really well. I think he's in a very good spot now. He has double upgrades on the way. He's ahead in tech of the Terran player.
Yep.
He's just now getting his factory up. I think Murzu's in the better position.
I think Murzu's probably going to be able to sweep this one, as long as he makes some good plays. I mean, if he waits too long, Richie can catch up in upgrades and in tech, and then Murzu's going to be in a pretty difficult position.
Where's the Twilight Archives coming down? Okay, so he has to go over here and scout out what Murzu's planning on transitioning to, which is Templar.
Mm-hmm.
The Templar Archives does finish.
Maybe going Storm.
Murzu's in such a good position to repel these Reapers. He's got his Mothership Core as natural and these units up here at the main. Sending that hallucinated Phoenix out just to see what Richie's been doing.
And he does spot those Reapers are still hanging out, and he's going to engage those now.
He's going to scoot up into the main. Alright, now this has to be a scouting mission. He can't really do damage anymore. He needs to get over there and see the tech. He hasn't seen any tech. He needs to see it.
Didn't see that Archon either, so he doesn't know about it. Yeah, without knowing about this Templar Archives, I mean...
The one thing that Richie does have going for him, though, is he does have this third orbital up. That is as third.
Oh, gets a couple of probe kills there.
Okay. And he does see the Archon, so he knows there's either a Dark Shrine or a Templar Archives up, and he really does need to confirm which one it is.
Let's see if he does a scan. Still hasn't done a scan on the base, so he doesn't know.
That Reaper, basically dead.
Yeah, but it's life
one hit point left.
And Richie's ahead in supplies lost.
You know, I'm actually starting to like Richie's position more and more as the game goes on.
Like I said, if he waits too long, he's going to lose that advantage, and that's what he's doing.
He caught that probe trying to go out to place proxy pylon down for this push, which I don't think will actually work. We do have Stim and 1-1 finish for Richie, although Protoss does have 2-2.
Yep, that's going to be a huge advantage. Oh, he sees
it coming.
Pushing. Yep, he knows exactly what's coming his way. And he's getting himself into position.
Got 4 medevacs out, all with pretty ample energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll be able to hold this.
Oh yeah, definitely. With there's no area damage except for the Archons, and it's not going to be enough. And here comes the push.
Although
Going to be
that extra
kiting it
damage
back.
to bio is deadly.
Oh.
But yeah, Richie should be able to hold this with stim.
Yeah, the Marauders
win.
did the damage.
He does not have concussive shells to hold down those
Takes out
stalkers
the
as they
pylon.
try to run away, but shouldn't be an issue. More
Here comes
zealots
those
do come in to
Starbots.
try and reinforce. But with good micro, he should be able to kill these. Mothership
Almost
Core coming
loses a
in now.
medevac.
Yeah, he's very close to losing all of those medevacs. That would be huge if those go down because you can't really stim confidently with no medevacs.
No.
Does look like though Richie was misrallied. None of his barracks were actually rallying out to his third.
No.
So he has a big round of reinforcements coming in now. He needs to hold this though, and that's going to be tough with all these zealots. He's about to lose his medevacs.
One of them down.
They're all in red health.
And here comes 3 more Archons. Oh, good time warp.
This is a very good push from Murzu.
He's
Is he
taking
going to
advantage.
lose this third?
Yeah,
If he loses this third, that's huge. Okay, he's going to repair it. Time warp goes down. He's losing all of his zealots. But those Archons and those Stalkers are providing such damage.
Yes.
And the time warp is letting him run away, but there is no energy left on the Mothership Core. He's definitely committed to this attack now. He cannot recall.
Absolutely. And
Not
but
remember-
he's getting more Marauders coming out, and that's going to be able to deal with those Archons pretty effectively. Here comes another push. Another medevac goes
Troglodytes
down.
are just so brutal to micro against. It's pulling workers. Richie knows he has to hold
If he can't
to
make
not
this,
die.
those Archons are just cleaning up. Every single one of those SCVs goes down, and it looks like the rest of this army.
Oh, but the Mothership Core does go down. All is left is zealots for Murzu, but will that be enough? Richie is ahead in supply. Is he just going to go ahead and... No, he's not going to counterattack. He's got to hold off these zealots.
He has to wait. There's the
You see
scan.
some more Archons coming in at the pylon. This bio is all very low on health, but they are 2-2 now, as upgrades are even.
He's going to try and kite this back, those Archons. There's just not enough Marauders here to deal with these Archons. They're too low from stimming.
No, but there is a healthy reinforcement at the third.
There it is.
Feedbacks go down the medevacs, but GG is called out from Murzu,
Wow.
and Richie will move on to join Army in the semifinals. Wow. One thing that I could say about that series was that there were exciting engagements from the Protoss player. Those attacks were just so fun to watch and to cast. I was on the edge of my seat, literally.
Well, Richie, Murzu didn't press the advantage when he had it. He was sitting at such a he didn't have the production to be able to take advantage